Spend the morning with the monsters. I dare you.
Down to the final 4 teams.
Come on, let's go!
New Amazing Race, CBS Sunday.
Straight to voicemail, nice. Hi, Jack. It's me. Carly. I hope things aren't too tough with Janet's family. Anyway, I'm thinking of you. Give me a call when you get the chance, okay? Bye. Enough.
How am I supposed to keep Parker's trust in the black? Gabriel's taking cash out of it every day.
Ellis, you're late. And unless you have good news, turn around and leave. I need that surefire investment of yours to pay off, and I mean now, or else.
Or else what?
What are you doing here, Gabriel?
Just checking up on things. Ooh, what's this? Looks complicated.
It's none of your business. Unless you're here to work, I don't want you in my office. Get out.
Well, this is me. Working.
You mean blackmailing me?
Oh, you bet. Yeah, that's hard work. But you know what's even harder is trying to get stuff without plastic. So I'm gonna need a credit card or a debit card. I'm not picky.
Are you out of your mind?
Well, are you willing to risk Carly finding out?
Parker's trust isn't a bottomless pit of cash. You keep this up, I won't have anything. And neither will you.
Yeah, well, that's your problem. So why don't you go figure it out? Okay, I just need that card by today. Or else I'll tell Carly what you're doing with her kid's money.
Who are you, kid? Why are you trying to ruin me?
Oh, hi, honey. Listen, I need you and your sister to spend the night at the farm, okay?
What? Why?
I'm just going out of town. Just for one night, though.
Wait a minute. You're not going to Melrose Park, are you?
I never should have let your dad go along with Janet to her father's funeral.
Yes, you should have.
No, I need to be there. Would you take this out to the car for me? I just have a couple more things to get, and I'll be all set.
No, I am not going to take this out to your car.
Parker!
I'm going to take it upstairs where you can unpack it.
I've made up my mind.
And so have I. I'm not letting you go.
Looks just the way you used to describe it to me.
Hasn't changed. My best friend Lena lived there.
I moved a while ago.
Jack, you must be exhausted from all that driving.
No, I'm good. I got a good rest at the motel.
Mom didn't. She was up all night.
Oh, I'm okay. I'm all right. But I'll tell you something. I'm not looking forward to walking in that house.
Oh, you'll be fine. I'll have your back, and the girls will have you by either arm.
I'll be okay, Jane. Teresa, I haven't seen Mom or Eddie or the rest of them in 20 years.
You saw Bob before he died, and he made his peace with you. They will, too.
How am I supposed to explain everything?
You don't have to explain a thing. You're here to bury your father. Terry, why don't you bring Liberty inside, introduce her around. I'll make sure that Janet's okay, and we'll be right behind you.
Okay.
Thanks. Terry's right. You and your father made peace before he died. He'd want it this way.
It's just so much.
It's a lot. They're the ones that turn their backs on you, however, not the other way around. And this time you have allies, okay?
Jan?
Eddie? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, you look just like a child.
You look the way I remember Mom from...
Oh.
I'm glad you're here.
Me too. Jack, this is my baby brother, Eddie. Eddie, this is...
The ex-husband or the boyfriend?
I'm Jack Snyder.
Got it. The ex.
Eddie, I'm sorry for your loss. I didn't know your father very well, but...
You're the cop, right?
Yes?
Where the hell were you when my father was off doing your job when he should have been in his hospital bed?
Eddie, don't. Let's just all go inside, all right?
Whatever.
You sure you're ready for this?
Just breathe.
As the World Turns is sponsored by Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
The eyes have it. Give them the attention they deserve with CoverGirl Exact Eyelights. Amazing mascara that brightens the color of your eyes while it defines lashes. The bright idea? Light reflecting metallics and a hint of tint that help make your baby blues, greens, browns, and hazels 4 times brighter in the blink of an eye. Turn up the light in your eyes with Exact Eyelights in 4 highlighting shades from Easy Breezy Beautiful CoverGirl.
Febreze changed how you thought about freshening fabrics, and then how you thought about freshening the air. Now Febreze is changing how you think about scent and light. With the Flameless Luminary. With scented shades you can change, it's even more beautiful than a candle. Fills a room with scent more quickly than a candle.
Nice.
And lasts for more than 100 hours. Looks like the candle just met its match. The Febreze Flameless Luminary. Now available with new limited edition spring shades.
Switch to the new and improved Swiffer Sweeper Vac, and you'll dump your old broom. But don't worry, he'll find someone else.
Who's that lady? Who's that lady? Sexy lady.
New Swiffer Sweeper Vac does more than sweep. It has a powerful vacuum to suck up the big stuff and electrostatic dry cloths to pick up the rest. It cleans better than a broom or your money back.
At Cheez-It, we expect a lot from our cheese.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Interrupting cheese.
Interrupting?
Cheese!
Should have seen that one coming.
You should have, because that was... I even told you I was going to be interrupting you. Morning, sir. Beautiful day, isn't it?
We take the time for our cheese to mature before we bake it into every delicious cracker. Because at Cheez-It, real cheese matters.
Oh boy, smelly shoes. No smell? Odor eaters. No.
Odor Eaters destroys odor on contact. Dries clear, too. Odor Eaters insoles, powder, and spray.
Whew, what a nightmare.
Get the new Avatar DVD at Walmart. Plus, look for 24 packs of Coke for just $5.
Get flawless skin, even in harsh, unflattering light. New Revlon Photo Ready Makeup. Our exclusive formula bends and reflects light to help diffuse every flaw for a poreless, airbrushed look. Revlon Photo Ready Makeup.
Find your perfect life.
Most of us don't get enough fiber in our diets. To get more of the fiber you need every day, try Fiber Choice. With the natural fiber found in fruits and vegetables and 33% more fiber per serving than Benefiber. Go to fiberchoice.com to get savings and rewards.
Haiti, The Long Road Back. Tonight on the CBS Evening News.
We know about 4 victims. He makes you believe great things will happen for you, and you end up dead.
Okay.
If you had disowned your daughter, would you have kept her room almost exactly the same for 20 years?
Never really really did understand your family. Terry.
Yeah, well, you only know Terry.
I got quite a dose downstairs.
I'm sorry I left you with them.
No, it's okay. Just wanted to make sure you were okay, though.
You mean after my fabulous reunion with my mother?
She seemed pretty out of it.
Teresa said they had to give her 2 shots of a sedative. She's not capable of handling this.
Well, I know she's your mom, but she hasn't done anything for you for years, so please don't take her on not to. You got enough going on. Was that yours?
Yep. And then it was Marianne's, and then it was Teresa's. My mom had this thing about us girls and brides.
Why doesn't that surprise me?
She was always in and out of the hospital. But she told us that as long as we had a good husband, we could do no wrong. Everything would be okay. Nice, huh? Oh. Wow. I used to stand in this mirror every day when I was pregnant, just looking to see if I showed. I was terrified my father would find out. And of course he did. I was such a huge disappointment to him.
Hey, he disappointed you, too. He wasn't there when you needed him.
Oh.
I know this is big for you, I do.
I used to keep a picture of Brad in between the mattresses.
You think it's still there?
Oh, no. That's the one thing I took with me when my dad kicked me out. I lost so much that day. And for about 5 minutes, I had my dad back. I almost had him back. You know?
What did you say to her?
Oh, Eddie, knock it off. I'm not upset because of Jack.
Sorry.
This is a lot for me.
It's a lot for all of us, Jan. I have a question.
For me?
Yeah.
Eddie?
Can you tell me how my pop went to Oakdale just fine and came home in a box?
Hey, you okay, love? How did you stand these people all this time, Terry?
Well,
seriously.
I never actually had to live with my cousins. I just had to see them on weddings and funerals.
That's too much.
Nice. Nice. But then again, you never had a family, so what do you know?
Aunt Marie. I do have a family. My mom, who's been there for me every day of my life, no thanks to any of you.
You got some mouth on you, don't you?
Keep sticking those things in yours and you're gonna end up like me.
Hey, Aunt Marie, I was telling you earlier that Libby's a great student, and she's going to school to be a fashion designer, so...
Oh. Hope that's something they can teach, because it doesn't look like you were born with the gene, honey.
Beauty comes from within, which is probably why you're having a hard time recognizing it.
Terry, why don't you go in and check on Aunt Josephine's stuffed shells, huh?
Maybe Aunt Josephine can work on her own stuffed shells.
It's okay, Terry. I can handle this.
You shouldn't have to.
Oh, come on, Ter, please, go on. I mean, what am I going to do to the kid, huh?
Save the flame if you need me.
Thanks.
Listen, dude, if your life is ruined, look in the mirror, okay? I didn't do that to you. You did that to yourself.
By the way, you're enjoying robbing me blind. I'd say you're taking some kind of perverse pleasure out of it.
Yeah, I try to enjoy my work.
Mom and Dad must be so proud.
Okay, so do I get my credit card or what?
I don't know. I'm not sure I want to give it to you now.
Remember, I still got the goods on you. If I tell Carly what I know, your life as you know it is over.
Got the goods? But you are a piece of work, kid.
Well, it takes one to know one.
You know, whatever it is that's got you so angry, you better learn to master it before it masters you. Because when it takes over, and it will, it'll eat you alive.
You would know, wouldn't you?
Oh, you do? On the last flight to Melrose Park, that's great. I will take it. Yes, that's right, Tenny. EY. All right, thanks. Yeah, I'm on my way. Oh, don't you look at me like that. I need to be there, Parker.
No, I should be there for Liberty way more than you should be there for Dad. She doesn't know anybody there.
Well, and your father does.
He's a big boy, Mom.
And Liberty's got her mother, and she's got her aunt.
You know what? You're making a mistake.
Fine. You think I'm making a mistake? Then come with me, and I'll show you that I'm not.
No, I'm not going with you.
You just said
yeah, I
Liberty...
want to go, but I know that Liberty doesn't want me there, and you should know the same thing about Dad.
Your father invited me.
And you said no.
I changed my mind.
Why?
Because I'm a moron, okay? I should have been by your father's side through this whole thing instead of playing the stay-at-home martyr.
Well, what about respecting Janet's wishes?
I'm not gonna crash the funeral, all right? But if I don't take my place by your father's side, I could lose it. And just wait here, okay? I forgot something upstairs.
Eddie, I get how upset you are, and I'm really sorry about that, but I don't have the answer to your question.
Why not?
Because I don't know why your father left the hospital, or if that's even the reason why he died or not.
So you're just as clueless and innocent in all this as the rest of them, is that it? Is this good enough for you, huh? Not knowing the truth about what really happened to our father?
I know you want answers. If I were in your shoes, Eddie, I'd want them too, but lay off your sister. I mean it. She's here to pay respects to your father. This is hell for her. I think you're smart enough to understand why.
Why are you here? You're not even married to her.
I'm here because Janet wants me to be here. I'm going to give her as much support as I can until she tells me otherwise, no matter what you think. Are we clear?
Set your pace to island time. Rich chocolate over creamy coconut. Almond joy and mounds. Enjoy more.
Fall in love with color
all over again.
Maybelline redefines plum, the color of elegance. Color sensational from Maybelline, New York. Pure pigments for richer, crisper color. Honey nectar for a most luscious feel. Color sensational. Maybe it's Maybelline.
I'll feel like I'm getting paid to shop as I earn $10 Kohl's Cash for every 50 spent. Spend $100, get $20 Kohl's Cash. Spend $150, get $30 Kohl's Cash. The more I spend, the more Kohl's Cash I'll score at Kohl's lowest prices at the season sale. Kohl's, expect great things.
It's tough to reach that 5 servings a day if you don't always like the taste of vegetables. Good thing V8 V Fusion Juice gives you a serving of vegetables hidden by a serving of fruit. V8, what's your number?
When you're living with bipolar depression, it's easy to feel like you're fading into the background. That's because bipolar depression doesn't just affect you, it can consume you. One option proven effective to treat bipolar depression is Seroquel XR. For many, it's one pill once a day. Here is some important safety information you should be aware of. Call your doctor if you have unusual changes in mood, behavior, or thoughts of suicide. Antidepressants can increase these in children, teens, and young adults. Elderly dementia patients taking Seroquel XR have an increased risk of death. Call your doctor if you develop fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, as these may be signs of a life-threatening reaction, or if you have uncontrollable muscle movements, as these could become permanent. High blood sugar has been reported with Seroquel XR and medicines like it, and in extreme cases can lead to coma or death. Tell your doctor if you have a history of low white blood cell count or seizures. Your doctor should check for cataracts. Other risks include increased cholesterol and triglycerides, weight gain, dizziness on standing, drowsiness, impaired judgment, and trouble swallowing. Use caution before driving or operating machinery. Learn more about bipolar depression and questions to ask your doctor at SeroquelXR.com. Bipolar depression doesn't have to consume you. Take the step today and ask your doctor whether Seroquel XR is right for you. If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
Still haven't tried Activia? Listen to this story.
My problem was occasional irregularity.
My commercials didn't convince you?
I'm definitely a skeptic. Actually, my mom convinced me, and I have Activia every morning for breakfast. Activia definitely helped my occasional irregularity.
Help get your system back on track. Activia with Bifidus regularis helps regulate your digestive system.
Chances are someone you trust can recommend Activia.
Activia!
And try Activia Fiber, a delicious blend of cereal, fiber, and Activia yogurt.
By the time the ambulance got there, It was too late to save your father.
Are you okay, Eddie?
What was he thinking?
He wasn't.
Some guy tries to whack your latest boyfriend, and Pop thinks it's his job to get even?
I don't think he was trying to get even.
Did your boyfriend put him up to it?
I don't know what Dusty did.
Can't keep track. Is that it, Jan?
Hey.
Whoa, hey, wait a second.
It's personal, okay? Just stay out of it.
Explain something to me. You're wearing Dusty's ring, but he's not here, and your ex-husband is.
It's complicated, and besides, that's not the point.
Your whole life is complicated. That's why you haven't been back here since I was a kid.
Is that what you think?
You took off, and we never heard from you again. And the next time we do, Pop gets killed while your new boyfriend holds his hand.
Hold on a second. Listen, I don't know what story you were told about how your sister or why your sister went MIA for 20 years. But the truth is, she was kicked out of here by a couple of hard-headed, simple-minded people who couldn't see beyond their own shame that their daughter needed them and was scared. And because of that, Eddie, because of that, they missed out on getting to know two incredible women, your sister and your niece. So you can think whatever you want, and you can rant to whomever will listen. But as long as I'm standing here, you will not go after this woman.
Janet, it's okay.
No, it's not okay, Janet. It's not okay. She was 16 when she was kicked out of here, Eddie. 16 years old and pregnant and terrified and had nowhere else to go. And instead of folding and feeling sorry for herself, she picked up whatever life she had left, and she made an incredible one with her daughter. 16. You remember when you were 16, Eddie? I do. I could barely make myself lunch.
I'm sorry, Jan. You got the Chaconi good looks, I got the lousy temper.
I'm sorry about that. If I was too harsh on him, You think so?
You want to know what I think?
Yeah.
I think my life would have been a lot easier if you had been here in the good old days.
Well, I'm here now.
Now, like I told you, this is a debit card. It has a limit. Are we clear?
I'm gonna need an advance.
What?
Cash, Craig.
I just handed you a debit card.
Look, 20's will be fine. I keep my mouth shut when my wallet's full.
Craig, I need your... What's going on here?
Gabriel just needed a little advance on his salary, and he was just leaving.
You've got a brand new convertible parked out front. What do you need a handful of 20s for?
Times are tough.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get that light, boss. Thanks.
Couldn't you just find someone else to work for you?
Forget it. What's the matter? You look upset.
It's my mom. You need to stop her.
Stop her from what?
From flying to Melrose Park and crashing Janet's father's funeral.
What?
She seems to think it's the only way to make sure that Dad's still on her team and not Janet's.
At a funeral?
Yes, that's why you need to change her mind, because if she goes there, she's gonna make everything worse.
Parker, I'm the last person your mother agrees with on anything, and I haven't been successful at talking her off the mountain at all lately.
Well, I don't want you to talk her off the mountain. I want you to lie her off of it.
Come again?
You're the best liar I know, Craig. So what I want you to do is tell her something that keeps her from leaving town.
You know what those things are doing to your lungs?
You got one of them disorders or something?
Leukemia?
No, the other one where you don't eat. You're thin as a rail.
Chemo can do that.
Oh, that stuff's poison. You know that, don't you?
Actually, it's helped.
No telling what it's going to do to you down the line.
Are you really this awful, or am I just in the middle of the world's worst daymare?
Are you going to wear that hat thing to your grandfather's funeral? You're not, are you?
You want me to take it off?
No, I know a wig maker in town. You can get a red one, look more like your mother.
I'll stick with my hat thing.
Does your mother approve of this look?
This... what? I have cancer. I lost my hair.
Well, you think a mother would buy her kid a wig, then?
My mother takes great care of me, okay? Always has, all by her lonesome.
Lonesome? Jan Ciccone? Come on.
Excuse me?
Well, first there was your father. Then there was this guy that actually married her, the one that's in the house. But apparently that's over, because I heard Josephine say something about some new guy, a grumpy, bumpy...
Dusty.
Yeah, that's him. So where is he? Or didn't she think it would look good to have 2 dates at her father's funeral?
Is this really happening? Hello?
Hey, it's Gabriel. How's it going over there?
Worst thing ever.
Is that sad?
Sad isn't the word I was thinking of, actually. Tell me something nice, like what time the garbage trucks came by this morning.
I'm sorry, Liberty.
I'm sorry I'm complaining. This is really hard on my mom. I just have to get through it. But you know what? If I could fly away, I would.
Yeah, I know that feeling too. Maybe we can help teach each other how to do that.
Craig, whatever it is, I really don't have time.
I need you to make the time.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Are you willing to pass up the biggest money-making opportunity our recently revitalized company has been presented with thus far?
Oh, Craig, I cannot deal with this right now.
Have I ever led you astray?
Is that a rhetorical question?
I have one word for you.
I think I have two for you.
Fragrance.
What?
Our new line, ready for Milan, launches with a new fragrance called Monte Carlo. It's genius, isn't it?
Okay, well, whip up a batch and I'll sniff it when I get home, okay?
Sophisticated, stylish, impulsive, like you.
Oh, wait.
You're feeling me now, aren't you?
I'm feeling played by my own kid. Parker got to you, didn't he?
Grow lashes. Grow longer, grow fuller, and darker lashes.
Grow? How's that possible? I'm using Latisse, the first and only FDA-approved prescription treatment for inadequate or not enough lashes. Applied nightly as instructed by your doctor, Latisse grows lashes in as little as 8 weeks, with full results in 12 to 16.
If you are using prescription products for lowering eye pressure or have a history of eye pressure problems, only use Latisse under close doctor care. May cause eyelid skin darkening, which may be reversible, and there is potential for increased brown iris pigmentation, which is likely permanent. If you develop or experience any eye problems or have eye surgery, consult your doctor immediately. Common side effects include itchy eyes and eye redness.
Grow longer, fuller, darker lashes. Ask your doctor if Latisse is right for you.
Go to LatisseOffer.com to learn about a $20 rebate.
Your skin is your first line of defense. Pollutants and damaging environmental factors weaken your skin barrier, leaving skin dry and vulnerable. New Daily Skin Balance is a scientifically advanced fortifying lotion formulated with provitamin B5, shea butter, and pH buffer to give 24-hour moisture while strengthening your skin's protective barrier. Put the health of your skin first with New Daily Skin Balance, only from Eucerin.
Buy heels, get a handbag half off. Buy work, get play half off. Buy one, get one half off everything during Pay Less BOGO. Save now, feel good, pay less.
You're the colon lady.
Diarrhea, constipation, gas, bloating, that's me.
Can I tell you what a difference Phillips Colon Health has made?
It's the probiotics. The good bacteria, they get your colon back in balance.
I'm good to go.
Phillips Colon Health.
How do you stop tacos falling over?
¿Qué tal que tuviera una base plana?
Old El Paso stand and stop taco shells. Old El Paso. Feed your fiesta.
Presenting Miracle Grow Liquid Feed, the only garden feeder that works with ready-to-use liquid Miracle Grow. It's a revolutionary way to grow a great garden. Liquid Feed makes feeding as easy as watering. No measuring, mixing, or guessing. Just attach, insert, and feed. Plants get the perfect balance of water and nutrients to grow twice as big. Liquid Feed from Miracle Grow and prevent weeds up to 3 months with Miracle Grow Garden Weed Preventer.
Will you be my baby daddy?
Zoe's clock was ticking.
Hankity, been a long time since you've had little hanky-panky, Miss Panky.
Now,
Guess it's time for a backup plan. You don't want kids. Do you smell pee?
life never goes according to plan.
Hi.
You like him out. Oh.
Jennifer Lopez is back and better than ever.
I'm pregnant. Holy.
The Backup Plan, rated PG-13.
We're fulfilling the promise of the Federal Recovery Program at the Illinois Association of Community Action Agencies, a network dedicated to meeting the needs of low-income families. CETA's weatherization program makes homes safer and more energy efficient, helping eligible families lower their utility bills by 32%. Area businesses provide the improvements, creating local jobs. Call CETA today to see if you qualify. Fighting Poverty, the Illinois Association of Community Action Agencies.
Next ET.
What makes you think he's not lying to you?
Riel Hunter reveals all on John Edwards, then Larry King. What the alleged lover's saying now.
She was out of it a lot, like a zombie.
Next ET.
Tonight at 6:30 on CBS 2.
Terry Savage, the Sassy Money Lady. Monsters and Money in the Morning, only CBS 2.
Never Love Hewitt stars in Ghost Whisperer. Tonight, only CBS.
You think Parker is behind this? Carly, teenage boys don't think about fragrances unless it's a burger and fries combo.
Parker asked you to come here to keep me from making this trip to Melrose Park.
Melrose Park? Isn't that where Janet's father's
Would
being
you knock it off? You know I know why you're here.
All right, fine. But the fragrance idea is real. And you really shouldn't go to this funeral. Jack or no Jack, it's a dumb idea. It screams desperation.
I don't care. He needs me.
Did he say that?
He didn't have to.
You know better than this. If you show up there, it'll just show Jack that you're needy and that you don't trust him with Janet at a funeral, no less.
What am I supposed to do? Sit around here sketching couture dresses until he gets back?
Sounds like a good plan
Janet
to
is
me.
leaning her pregnant head on his shoulder and weeping?
Can I make just one more point?
What?
If Jack is that vulnerable, you've got much bigger problems than a surprise visit is going to address.
Hey, do you guys want to go for a walk with us around the neighborhood?
Is there a bus stop on the way?
Why? What happened?
Aunt Marie.
Oh, no, she didn't.
Mom, that woman's a horror show. Or a train wreck. I think a train wreck because as she was sitting there with all that smoke circling above her head, criticizing everything about our lives, I couldn't stop staring.
I'm sorry, Liberty.
Don't be. I just can't figure out why you waited till they threw you out of the house to get away from it.
I know. But in spite of everything that they did to me, I tried my whole life to give you a sense of family.
You did. We are. But those people, they're like their own bad reality show.
What'd she say?
Well, in random order, she offered to buy me a red wig so I would look more like you. She implied you were a slut, and she told me the chemo was poison.
Oh, for God's sake.
I know. I hate them.
No, don't, Liberty. It's not worth it.
They're not worth it, Mom. They can never take us away from each other.
Absolutely none of this is helping, Craig.
You need to keep busy.
I'm busy as hell, thank you very much.
Apparently not enough. You need focus, diversion. You need a purpose.
You need to leave me alone.
Which is why this fragrance idea is such a brilliant one.
There is no fragrance idea. It's just another one of your pathetic lies.
It was not pathetic. Come on, Carly. A new fragrance to launch at the same time our clothing line does? I mean, come to think of it, it really is genius.
Fine. Okay, I see your point.
And do you see how bad you'll look if you show up at that funeral?
I never look bad, Craig.
Well, then let's keep the perfection going, shall we?
Okay, because you're right, really. If I chase after Jack every time Janet has a disaster or a baby...
Thank you.
But this fragrance thing, it's going to take a ton of time and 2 tons of money, and you've already put so much of your own cash into
It's only money.
Oh, sometimes I really do wish I carried around a little tape recorder.
So you'll stay, and we'll put our heads together on this fragrance idea.
Yes, and yes.
Good. Go unpack. I'll get the ball rolling.
Craig. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I don't know what I would do without you lately. Imagine that.
Ellis, if you're hearing this, then that means you've picked up your messages, which means you know that I am going to be your first call back because I need to spend some more money. And you need to make sure that it's available to me. Because if you don't, we're both going to jail.
Hi. Oh, dear God. I swear she's gonna just ignite.
Teresa, I tasted that sauce on the stove.
It's just a béarnaise sauce for the filet mignon.
Oh, well, parlez-vous espagnol to you, too. It was good.
Thank you, Aunt Marie.
You know, your mother and I both learned to cook from your grandmother. I would have thought some of the old world stuff would have rubbed off on you.
Lucky for her, it didn't.
What's that supposed to mean?
That this house is full of mean people, full of judgments, and my mother was lucky to get out alive.
Listen, kid, you may not know me from Adam, but you do not talk to me like that.
Then don't you badmouth my mother when she raised me with all the love she had and then some. Well, you people acted like she was the worst person on the face of the earth. So she got pregnant before she graduated high school. So what? It happens to the best of us.
Maybe you don't go to Mass, but what your mother did in our religion is a sin.
The breed, it isn't worth it.
You want to talk about sins? You're on. I'm sorry my grandfather is dead, but what you all did to my mother, that is a sin. Having me wasn't.
You think we forgot she was alive after she left? We thought about her day and night, night and day.
She didn't leave, Aunt Marie. She was thrown out.
Well, your grandparents were never the same after it happened, Liberty. You should know that.
Then they should have tried to find us. Okay, whatever. What?
Liberty?
Parker, I'm sorry. I didn't see who it was before I picked up.
You don't sound so good.
I'm not.
Well, are you feeling okay?
I feel fine. I'm just surrounded by the family from hell.
Well, you know, just say the word and I can be right there.
Parker, no way.
Well, if it's really that terrible,
It is.
well, then let me help you get through it.
Parker, I can't. I have to go.
Liberty, wait, don't hang up. Liberty!
Oh, whoa, too late for that, I guess. Hey, maybe you should start taking the hint.
Used to come here as a kid?
Yep. And then when I was a teenager, I'd come here to get away from them.
I would have set up a tent here myself.
I know, they're
Oh, no, hey, listen, I think you facing all of this, it's really important in terms of you moving forward, you know?
Yeah, I know.
And I know that you came here to mourn your father and what you lost with him, but Janet, that loss is all on him, not you.
The day he died, he tried so hard to explain to me why he did the things he did, the way he was feeling.
Yeah, well, some of that will never be explained. Just know that he died knowing that you would forgive him.
When I was in my bedroom earlier, I was thinking about the day he kicked me out. He was so sad, but he wouldn't change his mind. And then my mother, well, that's a whole different story. She wouldn't even look at me as I walked out the door.
So you took all that love and you put it on your daughter. And you're both the better for it.
So hard to do right by her.
And you did. Liberty knows that. That's all that's important.
It just took me a long time to learn to like myself, you know, because they made me feel less than.
You never were.
You know when that changed?
No.
When someone gave their love to me. When you fell in love with me. I learned to love myself again. That's what you gave me.
Brilliant color that defies damage. Thank you, Herbashine. It's new from Garnier. Herbashine. The only hair color with bamboo extract. Bamboo. Like naturally strong. This amazing color actually fortifies my hair. And the color. In a word, radiant. And talk about shine. No ammonia. No worries. And not a gray in sight.
10 minutes for color like this?
I spend more time
Getting into skinny jeans.
New Garnier Herbashine hair color. Fortified color. Certified
Brilliant.
Garnier. Take care.
We send them off each day. Our future leaders, explorers, great thinkers. They're the future of America. So let's bring them up right and give them our cheese. American cheese, Kraft singles. Put it in their lunchboxes. Heck, put it right in their mouths. It's made with milk, never oil like some other slices. A country is only as good as its cheese. Good thing ours doesn't have a bunch of holes in it. Kraft singles, the American cheese.
You'd never wash your dishes in a dirty sink, so why use a dirty dishwasher? Hidden dirt can build up. For flawless results, use Finish dishwasher cleaner to remove grease and limescale. And a cleaner dishwasher means amazing dishes. Finish, the diamond standard.
Where are people with moderate to severe rheumatoid arthritis going? They're discovering the first self-injectable RA medicine you take just once a month. It's Symphony, and taken with methotrexate, it helps relieve the pain, stiffness, and swelling of RA with 1 dose a month. Visit 4symphony.com to see if you qualify for a full year of cost support. Symphony can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious and sometimes fatal events can occur, such as infections, cancer in children and adults, heart failure, nervous system disorders, liver or blood problems, and allergic reactions. Before starting Symphony, your doctor should test you for TB and assess your risk of infections, including fungal infections and hepatitis B. Ask your doctor if you've been to a region where certain fungal infections are common. Tell your doctor if you're prone to infections or develop symptoms such as fever, fatigue, cough, or sores. You should not start Symphony if you have an infection.
Ask your rheumatologist about Symphony. Just 1 dose, once a month.
Hot fudge sundae. Ooh, frosted blueberry. Over 25 flavors of Kellogg's Pop-Tarts, and they're all for fun and fun for all. Pop-Tarts, made for fun.
Our pups know how to speak to us, and with a mouth-watering real beef taste, Pepperoni's the only treat that lets them know we're listening. Pepperoni, dogs just know.
CBS Daytime is all about the deal. The offer.
Behind that curtain could be a car, or there could be a zonk.
The negotiation.
How much should I give you? $1,000.
The counter.
No, $600.
The close. Have you made your deal today? Let's make a deal. Only CBS Daytime.
These doctors are the best at what they do. But some things, without treatment, he will die, are out of their control.
I'm not changing my mind.
That someone as caring and loving and giving as you could have ever been made to feel like they weren't good enough by anyone just isn't right. You're the best person I know, Janet.
You're the best person I know, too.
It's kind of crazy that 2 perfect people couldn't make it, huh?
What are the odds? If you don't mind, I'd like to be by myself for a little while.
Sure, take as much time as you need. Just know that we're gonna have to leave for the wake soon.
Like I could forget. I won't be long. I just want to walk a little more.
Sure.
Now, how about you stay out of my business?
And what business is that again? What, Liberty? Because it sounds to me like she doesn't want anything to do with you right now.
You know nothing about me and Liberty.
Parker, I was standing right there, okay? She just hung up on you. She totally dissed you. She doesn't want to deal with you right now.
You've known Liberty for what? Like 15 minutes? And yet you already think that you know what she wants.
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I got a gut instinct for these sorts of things.
You're so full of it.
You know, you don't know a thing about what Liberty wants or needs. What, because you've known her for like forever? That's why you're here, okay? And she's there. She just hung up on you.
Caleb? Yeah, fine.
Your phone rings a lot. You must be kind of popular with the boys, huh?
That surprises you?
Oh, you're a lot like your mother.
If I am, I'm lucky.
Well, just be careful. That's all I'm going to say about it.
Is it, Aunt Marie?
Caleb, just let it be.
No, I'm curious. You don't want me to end up like my mom, right? Pregnant and on my own?
Who would want that?
Not me. But you know what? I already did. Yeah. How about that? I got knocked up, and then I lost the baby, and then about 5 minutes after that happened, my father died. So you know what, Anne-Marie, I've kind of seen it all, but until today, I hadn't heard it all. So thank you for filling in the missing piece.
I did not know any of this.
No, of course not, because you've never bothered to ask.
Okay, Anne-Marie, can you do me a favor? Can you go check on my penny? Because I want to pull that out of the oven before we go to the wake.
She had it coming.
I know. They can seem awful, but they really can grow on you.
Like mold? Seriously, Terry, this is like the worst family ever.
I know, but they did something right. Me and you and your mom.
I know. How the hell did that happen?
Ew, I don't have a clue. Hello?
Hey,
Hi.
you sound surprised.
No, I know you're in the middle of it up there with Janet's family. How's it going?
Complicated.
I bet. How's Janet doing?
She's pretty tough.
Oh, that's good.
Her family, on the other hand, well, let's just say I'm exceptionally grateful for the life I have back home with you.
I miss you.
I miss you too. I'm sorry I haven't been able to talk. It's kind of hard to find some time alone.
I'm just happy to hear your voice. I love you.
Hey, Jack, I hope you're hungry. I think we're supposed to eat before the wake. And after the wake. That's how Italians say goodbye. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's no big deal. Listen, Carly, I gotta go.
Of course. I understand. Call me later.
I will when I can. Bye.
Bye. Well, your little plan with Craig worked. He talked me out of going to the funeral. What's going on?
Can I borrow your suitcase?
For what?
I'm going.
Wait, you're going... Oh, no, you're not. You are not going.
Just watch me.
Have you tried Honey Bunches of Oats yet?
Every spoonful is a little different. I got 3 kinds of flakes. This is delicious.
It's the perfect combination of sweet and crispy.
I love it. This is so good.
It's great. The magic's in the mix.
I have asthma, and that's what it sounded like when my symptoms came back.
I get this tightness in my chest.
Like I was breathing through a straw.
So I went back to my doctor again. We talked about choices in controller medicines. We chose Symbicort to help control my asthma.
While it's not a rescue inhaler, Symbicort improves my lung function, starting within 15 minutes. It helps give me the control, too. Symbicort is a combination of 2 medicines. It will not replace a rescue inhaler for sudden symptoms and should not be taken more than twice a day.
Symbicort contains formoterol. Medicines like formoterol may increase the chance of asthma-related death, so it is not for people whose asthma is well controlled on other asthma medicines.
See your doctor if your asthma does not improve or gets worse.
With Symbicort, my lung function starts to improve within 15 minutes, helping me
all day.
Symbicort is a good choice to help control my asthma.
Ask your doctor if it's a good choice for you.
I got my first prescription free. Call or click to learn more.
If you can't afford your medication, AstraZeneca may be able to help.
To redefine the face contours and neck, I want to feel a real lift.
L'Oreal's Revitalift Face and Neck Resupporting Moisturizer. It leaves skin feeling firmer and resupported.
My contours look more defined. My neck feels firmer.
L'Oreal's Revitalift Face and Neck. The chill of peppermint. The rich, dark chocolate. York peppermint patty. Get the sensation.
It's rollback time at Walmart. Right now, Walmart has rolled back prices on top lawn care brands like Poulon Pro, Brute by Briggs & Stratton, Pennington, Scotts, and Spectracide, along with thousands of others all over the store. It's rollback time. Save money, live better. Walmart.
Trying to be good to your heart? So is Campbell's Healthy Request Soup. Low in fat and cholesterol, heart-healthy levels of sodium, and taste you'll love.
We're all kind of excited about it.
I can see why.
Campbell's Healthy Request.
Good for your heart.
What Zoe wanted.
Guess it's time for my backup plan.
Was to be expecting. What she wasn't expecting was him.
I'll give you a taste of my cheese. I can rephrase that.
Critics are saying Jennifer Lopez is pure perfection.
You're good.
A hilarious romantic comedy.
You had no idea.
I just peed a little bit.
The Backup Plan. Rated PG-13.
I swear, Ellis, if you don't call me back in the next 5 minutes.
Yes, hello. My name is Craig Montgomery, your boss. Ellis Nelson is my accountant. For some reason, he is not returning my calls. So, unless he is dead, I want you to put him on the phone right now. Excuse me? What do you mean he cleaned out his desk? There's no forwarding number? Disappeared?
Harper, you can't do this.
Well, if I can't borrow your carry-on, then I'll just have to use this bag.
I'm not talking about the suitcase. Listen to me.
What?
Not 1 hour ago, you told me that you chose not to go up and be with Liberty because you didn't think it was the right thing to do.
Well, that was then.
And what is it now?
Different.
How?
I talked to her on the phone, and I can tell that she needs me.
You can tell.
Yes, and that's all that I need to know.
So my running off there, that would be desperate. But you doing the same thing, it isn't.
Can I tell you something, Mom?
Of course you can.
I can feel her slipping away from me.
Oh, Parker.
When she was sick and in the hospital, I knew exactly what she needed without her having to say anything. It was amazing, really. But now it feels like things are changing, and it's freaking me out.
What do you think's changed?
That's just it. I don't know. And that's why I need to find her and look her in the eye so I can figure that out.
You have no idea how well I know that feeling.
And you know why I have to go.
This may not be how you keep Liberty close, though. She may push you away if it really is the wrong thing to do.
It's too bad I didn't just tell you that we could go together before I got all hung up on talking you out of it, huh?
Yeah, baby. It's too bad.
Parker really wanted to come be with me, but I told him not to.
That's probably the right thing to do.
He was so amazing to me for so long. I feel guilty not just saying yes, but it's like, not like he's pressuring me, but I feel pressure. Like, I can't give him what he wants.
Okay, well, when we get back to Oakdale, you can deal with it. You guys are close enough to talk it through.
You girls better come in here and eat before the wake. The smell of flowers next to the casket will knock you flat on your back at an empty stomach.
Huh. Well, that makes me hungry. How about you?
You go ahead without me.
You sure you really should eat something? And most of the food is mine, so I can vouch for it.
I will. Just give me a minute. All right. Might as well get it over with. Gabriel? What are you doing here?
Well, you said you wanted to fly away.
Liberty Ciccone, come eat.
Well, go on, I'll wait. I want to fly alone.
Hey, I'm sorry I interrupted your phone call with Carly.
She gets it.
I know, but she doesn't like it.
Carly, more than anyone, knows that life is rarely simple.
But still, you're here with me, and she's...
Jan!
Oh, God.
Jan, your seat is gonna be cold as ice.
Oh, my God, it's like I never left.
But that's the thing, Janet, you did.
Yeah, I did. I got out.
Yes, and you made it on your own.
And I met some pretty great and important people along the way.
Well, I gotta tell you, great and important people often do.
I know this is hard. It's so unusual, and my family gives new meaning to the word hell. But I'm really glad you're here to share it with me.
You want to hear something even crazier?
Sure.
I'm actually glad I'm here to share it, too. Let's go eat some ziti.
Even if it's ice cold.
Even if it's served by your Aunt Marie.
Next week on As the World Turns, sponsored by Airwick Aquamist. Release the freshness of nature in your home.
This is just a guess. It won't happen again.
unless you wanted to.
You lost it all?
Not me. We.
You invested Monte Carlo money?
Brace yourself, Sierra. I think I saw Gabriel Cares here in Oakdale.
What if you could capture the essence of nature's fresh scent? Now you can. Introducing new Airwick Aqua Mist. Unlike other aerosols, its propellant-free trigger mists fragrances inspired by the freshest places on Earth. Airwick Aqua Mist. Release the freshness of nature in your home. Come here.
Using Frontline Plus shows your pet you care. By unleashing a complete killing force against fleas and ticks. And not just grown fleas. Unlike other products from your vet, Frontline Plus also kills flea eggs and larvae and keeps killing for 30 days on dogs and cats. That's why it's the #1 choice of vets for their pets and yours. There's killing and there's complete killing with Frontline Plus.
Fall in love with color
all over again.
Maybelline redefines plum, the color of elegance. Color sensational from Maybelline, New York. Pure pigments for richer, crisper color. Honey nectar for a most luscious feel. Color sensational. Maybe it's Maybelline. Anxious about quitting cold turkey? Make that first step easier with the Nicoderm CQ patch. Nicoderm steps you down from nicotine gradually, doubling your chance for success. Nicoderm CQ. 3 steps, 10 weeks, and you're free.
Ziploc presents ZipLogic. We throw out over $500 in food every year. Help save more of it with new Ziploc freezer bags featuring Smart Zip. Edge-to-edge protection you can hear. Get Ziploc and get more out of it.
SC Johnson, a family company.
Get flawless skin, even in harsh, unflattering light. New Revlon Photo Ready Makeup. Our exclusive formula bends and reflects light to help diffuse every flaw for a poreless, airbrushed look. Revlon Photo Ready Makeup.
Find your perfect light. Can you believe how fast kids grow these days? And since 90% of bone strength is developed before adulthood, it's so important that they get enough calcium every day. That's why there's new Danonino. Unlike leading kids' yogurts, Danonino has twice the calcium of milk, ounce per ounce, with vitamin D, so it's power-packed for healthy growth. And its rich, creamy taste is yummy! So they can start building strong bones today for stronger bodies tomorrow. New Danonino from Danon, power-packed to help kids grow.
My muscles just ache all over my body, just doesn't go away.
This is fibromyalgia, chronic widespread pain that affects millions. If this pain sounds familiar, talk to your doctor and visit fibrocenter.com.
Your skin is your first line of defense against pollutants and damaging environmental factors. New Eucerin Daily Skin Balance Body Lotion with pH buffer strengthens your skin's protective barrier. New Daily Skin Balance, only from Eucerin.
From traditional to trendy.
We're into the fashion world.
From tall to small.
Smallest person in the world, so adorable.
As the Final 4 Amazing Race teams chase through Shanghai, they'll face a puzzling high.
Oh, gust of wind.
Or desperate low.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
New Amazing Race, CBS Sunday.
It's the Ashley Furniture Home Store Factory Authorized Red Tag event. Find Red Tag savings throughout the store. Entertainment centers with Red Tag prices starting at